Hello, and let's proceed with this lecture. Let's open our file inside htdocs. We can open the file that we created in the last lecture. So htdocs, and down here we have hello.php. This is the file we've been working. Okay, here it is. So let's delete all this for now. And let's start our XAMPP control panel. So let's start Apache, let's start MySQL as well. We're not using MySQL database yet, but anyways. So we're going to talk about numbers or integers. So as I told you in the last lecture, we can use either strings, which are basically any type of character that you type in between quotes. You can use integers, which are numbers, and that's what we're going to learn in this lecture, and how to calculate and make calculations with numbers in PHP. Pretty similar to JavaScript. Let's create a variable, for example, num, and we can create, you can type, as you can see in yellow, any type of numbers you want. So these are the integers, but then you also have the floating point, which are basically decimals, okay? So as you can see, we don't need quotes, because if you use quotes, that's not a number and will be considered as a string. So to do calculations or to consider the value as an integer or number, you have to type it without any quotes at all, and end it with a semicolon as well. So to do any calculations, you can use the arithmetic operators just like in JavaScript. So let's type, for example, 3 plus 3, and here let's type echo num. Let's see what happens. So we have to open the browser, go to localhost, hello, and there it is, 6. Okay, so it gives you the exact result of the calculation, 3 plus 3. You can use also the multiplication, the subtraction, the division. You can use the modulus. You can use the increment and decrement. Okay, so these are the arithmetic operators, just like in JavaScript, pretty similar. So with these, you can do any type of calculations with integers and numbers. You also have functions in PHP, built-in functions in PHP that you can use. Let's say, for example, that I want to round a decimal number to the nearest integer. So let's type, for example, 3.14 here. Let's create a new variable and then equal, and then we're going to grab the we're going to use the round function of PHP, and between the parentheses or inside the parentheses you have to type the variable num. Okay, so basically this function round will grab the decimal here and will give you as a result the nearest integer, okay, which is 3, right? So let's type echo result and see if it works. 3, okay, perfect. What about if we type here, let's say 66, refresh 4, right? Because 3.66 is nearest to 4. You can also use the number format function, which basically groups a huge number with commas. So let's say, for example, this. Okay, now instead of the round function, let's use the number format. save this. Let's see the result. There it is. Okay. So these are the kind of different PHP functions, built-in functions that you can use. And you have a lot more functions. You can find those functions in the description page or in your reference guide at the end of the chapter. Okay. Or you can even search it in php.net. So this is all for now, and see you guys later. Bye.